Greetings. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Yes, welcome to the Church of Tech Slayers. Yes, what a beautiful day it is. Sunshine. Yes, thank you for the great sunshine on today. Um, you know, I do like fall just a little bit, only because you can crunch the leaves and you can hear fall, you can hear the wind, but you can't see the wind oftentimes. You can see the trees blowing, which signifies that the wind is there. But what I really like about fall is the change of the leaves, the colors, and when you're walking, how the sounds of it. Um, but today, I just want to touch base on the purpose of the justice system. In America, they have something with a separation of church and state. But at the Church of Tech Slayers, we don't separate the two. Why? Because they both work together. All right. Now, I just want to understand, what is the purpose of the courts? What is the purpose of the courts here? You know, if you're not a member of the court, why do you go? If you're not a member of the court, of the royal court, why do you go? Why do you participate? Why do you go to court? I don't know. Many of you that have been following me, I've been dealing with an ongoing legal civil action branch matter with the multinational corporation, along with Congress's purse, and along with the Department of Justice's best friend. Um, but I was attacked. I was cyber attacked. I was attacked through via closed captioning. Why? Because 10 years ago I started my news show and I started creating digital content. And I don't know. I guess I wasn't supposed to do something that great. I was only supposed to lay down in the bed, and I wasn't supposed to be great at what I'm able to do. So, someone from the Obama administration, this occurred during the Obama administration, and he's very well aware of who the attack came from, because quite frankly all of his men just so happen to be a part, have instrumental positions and roles in the proceedings of seeking justice against the multinational corporations. Well, the thing is, I'm just a little bit um uncertain as it pertains to justice in the United States and the system. The system has been invaded. The justice system has been invaded. It's no justice here. It's either someone's always pulling the file to, get rid of the file, or, they have their Department of Justice people working in the background, always trying to do something. But I guess, since Google's now in the court of law with an antitrust case, you couldn't have an antitrust case and still another case going on in the background. It's amazing. It's amazing. They only see you as a criminal here, which is why criminal justice is so prevalent. Civil, when you it's a civil and action branch matter, they do so much as to, you know, um, just stalling the case, just making you spin your wheels, waste your time. I'm just still trying to get justice here. And my leash is still waiting for whoever thought that they were going to do that. So I don't understand why people think they're going to continue to play with me, but that's not going to be the case. You got to remember, you came and attacked me. Okay? I've been minding my business. And because I don't subscribe to always a sex position and sexing children out and, all of this, it's an issue. Well, guess what? It's okay. We live in America where you believe whatever you want to believe. But just don't let your belief get you caught up in an intricate networking system to where you always have to, stifle someone's mail or do something. You people are fucking pathetic in every sense of the word, you know? And I'm so sick of it. I am. I've had enough. And no, no one else might not understand my flight. Why? Because at the end of the day, you don't even stand up for yourself. You need some other organization to stand up to. You need a police killing in order for you to stand up for your rights when it doesn't even involve you. Those police killings don't even involve you, but you're going to get active for them. But when you need assistance, are they there to help you? Not at all. So I'm just trying to understand, what purpose does the justice system serve if you're going to always tamper with the mail, or no one is ever granted due process, but you wanted to come and mess with me, right? Right? Your days are numbered out here with this foolishness. So, but I will be sure to contact the court to let them know that I have never received any correspondence from the court of law at all. So who's tampering with my mail? We already dealt with this already. You all keep on with your same tricks, but you guess what? It ends you back in the damn silk sheets. You understand, with the stains on them. So I've had enough. I really have. I've really had enough of you all with your fraudulent ways. That's all you all are, is frauds. It's no, you have a civil action branch matter, but guess what? Where does due process of the law come in at? But I guess if I went in that Wilson building that day, I went to pick up those bill formulas, and if I would have went and gave a Nipsey Hustle slap across a couple faces, then it would have been would have turned into something. And all of your fake news friends that love to copy, but I haven't been putting out much for you to copy, which is why you have to conjure up all kinds of things. Then they would have been able to put out something, because you guys don't have anything to put out. You have no substance at all. You had to go and resurrect Jada and Will Smith to bring back out, to have something to distract the minds of the people, per usual. But I'll be contacting the courts of law tomorrow just to inform them that I've never received anything. And just so happened I just went to go check things out, But you're always watching. You're always watching. It's nothing I can watch of you of substance. You have nothing of substance, nothing at all, nothing. And Google has turned you all out to the worst, to the worst measure. Google has turned you all out. You know, they have, they have. They've turned you all out like it's nobody's business. But I'm so sick of you frauds. I really am. I'm so sick of you frauds. I've had enough of you all. I really have. You know, you all are just the worst, which is why I'm glad I don't participate. That's how I save myself. I don't participate. And those that know better, they don't participate either. You know. So, but I am glad I had my Google bubble. I'm glad I had my Google bubble. I am. Thank you all. Thank you all. I couldn't have done it without you all. But I'm still waiting on my due process, and I'm serious. I am. You know, you all find all kind of ways to do all kinds of things except what's right. You all have not done what's right yet. You understand? You have yet to do what's right, which is why karma is coming. Karma is coming to collect. Karma is coming to collect your souls and collect that deity that you guys conjured up, that monster that you made. That's coming to possess all your souls. Yeah. But I'll be contacting the courts to let them know that I've never received anything. And if I wouldn't have gone on the online to check some things out, I wouldn't have never known. Why? Because somebody's been tampering with my mail. I mean, goodness gracious of my. Every system you guys have fucked up for Google. Your healthcare systems. You understand? Every system you have that you operate with in the United States of America, you have allowed Google to fuck it up for you. And I stand on that. But I just had to come out and come and share. You guys are back up to your fraudulent ways, the same old corruption. You understand? But this is what you really want, someone to physically harm you. But you think you guys aren't worth it. You guys aren't worth it. You guys aren't worth my saliva. I wouldn't even put my saliva on you. My lips. I wouldn't even touch you with my hands. The only thing I like to get to touch you all by is my pen pressure. Yeah, which is why, you always want to dismiss something that I present to the courts. Because why? Because you don't want to face the fact that, sometimes when you think you are in charge and you think you know what's best, you really don't. And it's okay to have a corrective measure coming from someone that you thought, didn't deserve it or whatever. Who are you to say you're not? Who in the hell are you to think you can determine what I deserve out here? You understand? Who are you? You don't dictate anything around here. Only thing you all do is gather your rings, your fraudulent rings, to tell them to look out for the mail here and look out for the mail there. But guess what? Tampering with mail, isn't that a crime? That's a crime, right? So I'm going to find out. I'm going to put a tracer out to see who was tampering with my mail. And why didn't the mail? And I guess the U.S. Postal Service will be next in the court of law. Take them all in. Take all your systems in. All your fraudulent systems. I guess the post office will be next. Since the post office is really the only real institution that you have here, in the United States, really. Everything else is, up for debate. Like your court of law right now is up for debate. Thanks to Google. Google has invaded your court systems, and guess what? You have that antitrust going on over there in the district courts. But I mean, at the end of the day, that's a bunch of foolishness, because without Hill versus Google, you wouldn't have any antitrust at all. And confirm it. Have your fact checkers fact check that and see. Right? Thanks to Judge Holman. We had to go and look up a couple of those cases that dealt with antitrust, right? Yeah. Okay. But you wanted the case to go to California, right? But it stayed in Washington. And that's why Roy was upset. And Roy questioned me under oath about the case staying in Washington. But meanwhile, he's over at the metaverse, popping his booty pop in the creative seat. Or did he move up to a space? You people are just a mess. You are a mess. But I'm glad I know better. But I will be contacting and doing my due diligence research. And that's that. Have a great one. Peace.